Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Come on into the house today. Am I sounding all right? Am I doing okay? I mean, only I can answer that question, but you guys got to help me out. You know how it is. You got to help me out with the sound. Am I okay? I've tried to keep the settings the same as always, but it's one of those things. It's one of those things. So something very bizarre. I know we're going to get into it, but something very bizarre is happening with my iPad. I'll show you over here. Wait for it. What the freak? Okay. I hyped you all up for nothing. I don't understand. I'm confused. So, I'm not crazy. Well, maybe a little bit, but over here in this section, for the last 5 minutes, I've been trying to deal with the fact that, I don't know why, but there was this pink light blinking in here. Now, I couldn't see it through here, but only through the camera. So I was like, what's going on? I tried covering it up. I didn't know. Why fuss and worry over problems that apparently no longer exist? Apparently I fabricated this story. I'm just trying to throw you off. Stall for time for some reason. I don't know. That was bizarre. But anyway, well, first is the rookie critic joining. And then we've got the Forgotten Man right out of the gate after I said I need help with the next color. Forgotten Man's like, make it blue. Okay, so here's the thing, and I appreciate the feedback. Blue is good and purple. So I'm first and foremost. Let me get this hair off my screen. Let me show you. Whoops. Let me show you what I have done so far. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please. There she is. There she is. Look at that beautiful warrior, majestic genie person thing that we've created. She's super cool. Late Night with Cap is on. Check it out if you want to with JT. But anyway, so yeah, I finished up the woman. Got the nose somewhat where I want it. Added this really cool like tribal eye tattoo graffiti thingy. Got her some cool swaggy shoes. I don't think that's how you use that word, but anyway, got the bling going everywhere. Yes, I did. I finished her off here. So cool. Thank you for all your help with that and for checking in. But now is the time. I want to move on to this gal. I was going to move on to this dude. But so here's the thing. I want to make him blue. I don't know. I've just got this vision of him being a certain kind of maybe like periwinkle color. I want some blue cloudy thingies here. We're making different variety of Genie, okay? So I want to work on this gal over here. And originally I was thinking of making her purple, but I was like, let's go to the chat to find out what other colors we could do. Now, feel free to go beyond the traditional pink, blue, purple, and throw something out at me like vermilion, chartreuse. I don't know how to spell that, and I get those two confused all of the time. But I came in with no knowledge of what is being drawn. I just threw yes, and Rookie is making fun of swaggy. Hey, it's a word here on my channel. Yes, it is. Don't mind the swirly, crushy cube sounds. I stopped on at Chick-fil-A on my way home today. Hung out with my aunt who was in town for a little bit, but let's get started with this. So, we can't really get started until we get a color, right? Let's make sure we're on the right brush. I have learned so much since last we met. But I still have a lot to learn. My color vocab is like, hey, that's okay. So we can try to make it really basic. Like if we want to say, all right, let's make it purple, but let's make it like a greenish purple, which is gross. And I don't think that color really exists. If we go to the color wheel, they're opposites, green and purple. So we can't really make a greenish purple. Not really. Green is almost cliche at that point. Green genies? Is that really cliche? Green genies? Reddish orange. Do we think? All right. Now, also, I know she's her own person. We also remember she's standing behind this gal who is very warm toned as well. Is that contrasting enough? So should we make her skin like not quite the color of this hair, but like a reddish orange color, and then her hair a different color? What are we thinking? You're thinking of aliens. Yeah, these are not aliens. Do these look like a rookie? These do not look like aliens. Well, let's go through the color wheel. We can always change it. So let me just show you what I was thinking in my mind. I was thinking a color similar. Well, I don't know how well that translates. Let's just draw a circle and fill it. Okay, so I don't know if that, I don't think that comes out well, does it? What happens if I turn this off? Is that better? Let me see. No. Is that better? That's better. Let's turn this a little bit more. I need this for other things. So, okay. So that was kind of like this color. But, you know, let me hold it down here for a little bit. There are, you know, a wide range of purples. We could make it a little bit more on the reddish side, you know, over here, or we could make it a little bit more blue toned, you know. I don't know. What do you think? So maybe if we did go for a reddish kind of color, maybe she pink I think would be weird. Orange color. I just wonder if she won't stand out enough. What colors look best? I think the opposite, like contrast. So she is a warm colored, even though she's got some blue and purple, she's a warm colored lady. That's the next diversity class that they're going to put, is the warm colored people. But, you know, he was going to be blue. So maybe it needs to be cool tones. I don't know. Green, what other options? Oh, we could, well, what about this color? It's really pretty. Maybe a little paler though. And then a little bit paler. I don't know. You know what? I can always change it. Let's go with gut instinct here. Let me get rid of this and just go back here. Let's go with the gut instinct. I appreciate your input. I like to get your guys' ideas. You guys know that, so that I can work with it. All right, Genie palette. Let's put her over here. Her skin tone. Man, that just doesn't show up well at all. But it's like if I move the light away, I don't know that it really changes much. Yeah, doesn't really do much, does it? And it just kind of helps me a little bit. Wow. You know, sometimes I can have the right settings and then it just all falls apart. So let's just get started. We'll just see what happens. And hey, look, it's so much pressure. I know, for me and you. This is true. It's true. Hey, it is Emily Kruger in the chat saying hello. Yeah, exactly. We're just gonna have to go for it. And I just don't understand why this is bleaching out. Like, you can't even see it. Like, I don't understand. I don't have the overhead light on, but I don't understand why this section is being bleached. But now I can't even read the chat, so it's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe if I scoot it forward. Well, there's more information that you don't need. And let's see. Does that make it a little bit better? I don't know. We're just gonna have to go for it. All right. So we zoom in to our lady here. And we have to eventually start thinking of some names. Let's see. I'm gonna start off with the circle, which that didn't. All right. We're just gonna go for a regular old-fashioned circle here. Okay. And then we're gonna erase. Whoa, that's too big. Whew. Took me by surprise there. So, how's everybody been doing? Has everybody got some plans for the upcoming weekend? I got to, like I said, hang out with my aunt today. She was in town for a work thing. It was like, hey, look, you want to get together? And I'm like, sure do. Turquoise for her? Okay, well, turquoise. But if I make this dude over here a bluish color, I wasn't sure if doing blue was too much. What about, should we make her clothing the turquoise? What if we made her hair or the clothing the turquoise color? Like, maybe that's what we need. Because that would really accentuate her skin tone, right? Maybe? Oh, well, look at that. The rookie critic saying I tipped you a thing on the thingy thing. Yes, because I'm not quite there to monetization, and I appreciate all the help that I can get. If you're looking for ways to I was going to say subscribe, but support the channel. Links are in the description box. But anyway, I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Might be good. I think so. I like the idea of turquoise. I just wonder if maybe that would actually, I'm afraid that if I do too much blue, because I was going to even change the blue for him, if it was too much Aladdin Genie to Disney Genie, you know? So turquoise is the blend of, did you see it? There it is again. You guys see that? What is that? Aliens. Why is it doing it again? I don't understand technology. If I move it, well, I'm left-handed. Maybe I'll cover it up. But turquoise is the blend of green and blue colors, so you get some warm and cool. Mm-hmm. Too much blue would stand out, right? It's the lovely Sherry saying hello, hello. It's winking at me. Well, I need it to stop. Okay, that's just, yeah, it's haunted. It's, I don't understand. Okay, so that's really going to bother me. Is it? That's going to bother you guys too, isn't it? Did it just stop? What is this madness? I don't, what, you know what? We're carry on. Thank you. Carry on my wayward son here. So let's just get the foundation of her body, her shapes. And then we're going to add, yeah. I do think that turquoise was a great suggestion, but I think, you know, as I'm pondering and continuing to ponder, it's like maybe that should be like her accent color, because she's definitely over here, the warms and everything like that, and then she's got the blue and the jewel, she's got the purple and the pants, so maybe we change that. All right, so we get our little foundation going. By the way, if you haven't liked the video, please do so. I don't know if you, or I guess it's not quite a video yet, the stream. If you're here, please leave me a like. But if you didn't see, I released my warrior pose chibi video on Monday. I got some really great feedback from that, which is always so encouraging. So thank you for the support for that. Here we go. We're just going to do over here. Appreciate that. Got some more coming. You know, some life stuff gets in the way, and so it makes it hard to be consistent, but I'm trying. I'm trying. Purple skin and turquoise hair. Oh, maybe she... Guys, okay, so we're kind of creating our own little brand of genies here, right? So what if he's going to be like Smokey, right? Smokey. So what about like, he's almost like... Earth, wind, and fire. So she kind of represents the fire, obviously. He could then do like the wind, maybe. And she could be like the water. So we keep her with those turquoise and blues and purples and stuff like that. I don't know. What do we think? Warrior Chibi sounds like a future kids show. I wish. That would be super fun. Oh, I have made... Oh man, I have made one of the biggest mistakes. Layers. New layers. In fact, I need this. go here. It is what it is. Have fun with genies. I'm diving back to scripts. Have fun. Enjoy that. I know that we're supposed to get to back to our creature designs. Last week was super fun with the what do we call it? What did we name our creature last week? What did we name Lenny last week? Leonard, because he doesn't like to be called Lenny, but that's what we're going with. Leonard. Our My Lumentera. Is that what we called it? A My Lumentera? That was fun. He turned out really cool, and we all created this really awesome story together. That was very interesting. The creatures that we've created so far, super duper cute. All right, so here we go. Drop in the color, which you guys can sort of maybe see over in the top portion there. Someone's commenting on something, I don't know. And then I need another one for her hand, because we're gonna have to highlight and shadow that quite a bit. Yeah, I wanted to get back to the genies, because, you know, I had already finished off the flaming one. And so I thought it would be good to try to get back. You know, I like to mix it up. I had a hairdresser once who was also an artist, professional artist. He's amazing. And I don't know why I didn't think of this, but like I tend to start one project. Like a lot of artists, I will tend to start one project. See, look at that. When you zoom in and it turns out nice, but I zoom out and the color gets all weird. I don't understand. But anyway, you get into this idea that you can only work on one creation at a time. And I was talking to him once, and he was like, yeah, you know, there's just some days where it's like I didn't feel like doing this, so I started working on this one, and then I jumped over here to work on this one. And it was almost like, you can do that? Of course you can. We're adults, we're Americans, we can do whatever we want. But it's like, I just didn't think about that. For some reason, I thought you always kind of needed to finish one project before you started another one. Oh, silly Tabitha. Okay, we were thinking about having turquoise hair. Let's bring her head back really quickly. Well, maybe we shouldn't. Hang on. Let's try this color we were thinking of. Maybe this one. These are my Sea of Thieves colors, which we're going to have a stream. I'd like to get maybe X-Wing come back, maybe some of the rest of the crew, and jump on here and help me with my Sea of Thieves painting that I've been working on. Actually, I need her head to go away really quickly so I can see. Oh, why are we not drawing? Because we have clicked this off. Crisis averted. Oh, look who it is! It's Anonymous. Welcome. Welcome. All right, so this headpiece is going to be like different colors as well. But let's just get this color on here to decide. Yes, it speaks to me. And then I've got her little marshmallows. I'm just going to start off with a bun, and then we'll add the texture and stuff like that later. Okay, so now you got to imagine. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can invite some of the crew onto a show maybe while I try to work on the project and get their input. And when I start creating the ship and the characters a little more, which I've been working on the ship, but get a little bit more of it fleshed out. And then maybe when I start working on the characters, I'll have them come on. That would be, if I can, that'd be super cool. I mean, I've had Drunk 3PO and X-Wing on my channels before. If you haven't seen those episodes and didn't know that, I have a playlist where I teach YouTubers how to paint. And they were both on here painting some really cool stuff. It was really fun. The Drunk 3PO episode was really cool because I actually got to paint with Drunk 3PO in person in the studio because I'm fancy like that. Okay. So, oh, you can't see it. Is that better? What? But maybe if I zoom in, wasn't that the problem last time. Here we go. Why is it red now? I don't understand. Why is it doing that? What is wrong with my computer? Is it her hair? Maybe, is it this woman? Is she throwing everything off? Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know. I do need to figure out how to cast because this is ridiculous. Anyway, if you can kind of sort of see these colors, they're pretty cool. But I wonder if this color would be better for her pants. Kind of like, oh my gosh, I can't even see it. What is wrong with this thing? Anyway, that's so frustrating. I apologize. But I wonder if this is complimentary to her. I'm thinking of a number between 12 and 4. I wonder... I don't want to give them all red hair. Of course not. But what if she had like pinkish, reddish, pinkish orange hair? I don't know. Or whatever color. She looks like she's gonna go do some jazzercise. What do we think about this? And then, oh. Computer was like, I don't think so. And then, I tell you what, let's go ahead and take the color that we just used. I believe it was this color. And let's draw her pants. Oops. And well, we're just well, let's cut out the work we don't have. No, I want a full character. I want to be able to separate these people when they misbehave. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Boy, yeah, we good. Okay, and we'll clean that up a little later, but okay. And then we fill this in. All right, let's see if this will work. Why does it look like it's dipped in Kool-Aid? I just don't understand technology. But anyway, from the colors that you can see, which are not great, did it help if... Is that better? That's a little bit better. What do we think about this? Maybe have her coloring in the pinks and purples, and then have her clothing in the turquoise. That seems to be a little bit more complimentary, do we think? We can always change it, but maybe go with that for right now. Ponder, think. Anonymous says, when are you going on a road trip next? Soon, actually. Soon. I was supposed to have had a video out of when I was traveling, and I think I mentioned this a while ago. I was supposed to go to Mississippi to meet my friend Kelly. You may have seen a video, I think, from 2 years ago where I was with her. She's also a YouTuber with like stay-at-home moms and stuff like that. She's military family. And let's go ahead and get rid of this. And I don't remember how I started with this other character. What did I do first? I drew out her body. I started on her embellishments. What a strange thing to do. But let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do her shirt. I'm gonna go with some instincts here. But we both ended up getting really sick. She's actually about to have her, she's about to have her third baby. And I was going to go out there and help her out, but I ended up getting food poisoning, and then she ended up getting the flu. Her kids started sniffling. And like, let's just save this trip for another time. Let's just figure that out some other time. I didn't do what I wanted to do. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually I'm going to a convention next week, so that'll be fun. And you know, just kind of do that. I might try to video some of that as well. Be like, would have been like my first time going to a con. Okay. Let's fix this. With this character, I guess we're gonna just maybe. I kind of want to work on her clothes first. I don't know why. I'm not ready to do her skin tone. I like these colors here. Got some very Jasmine-esque things, but I also have a video coming out soon. When I get around to editing it, I have the footage. I just haven't edited it. Where I went to go visit one of my other aunts, and she lived on the coast, and I was trying like oysters and all kinds of new things, and it was really fun. And so that's going to come out as well. Yeah, I do plan to do some traveling this year, do some more artwork, and there's this one place I want to go and be able to take my art with me and give that a try, but we see. Okay, all right, so I think I need to fix her pants over here first. Let's erase this. So she's got her shoe. Like, this one has this weird gap thing, so I would assume this one would have that too. There we go. Man, this makes it more... Does it matter how high the camera is? I just still don't understand why it's red. That's so bizarre. Let's see. I thought maybe it might have to do with the coloring of my lamp, but it doesn't. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. Just when you think you've got it all figured out, technology's like, watch this. There we go. Okay. I'm excited about these pants. Sounds weird, I guess, but I'm okay with that. All right, so I'm trying to do these weird kinds of, if we remember from our red lady over here, I'm not trying to do too much blending, leaving it a little choppy, letting that style of like Tears of the Kingdom, I know she took out her leg, kind of be the inspiration. So for like some of these lines that are still visible and stuff like that. So I'm going to see if I can try to recreate that. Man, this is going to be so cool and colorful. I wonder if this purple is a little too whimsical, but once we add the contouring and stuff, but I kind of need to make that decision. I need, this sound ridiculous. I think that I need a more realistic, why is it like that? A more realistic purple. Maybe. See, it's strange if I do that. It must be the camera. I don't know. Like she has a sword hand. Yeah, kind of stops abruptly. I think I need a more realistic looking purple. Like if somebody was actually going to be purple, it needs to have, I don't know, a different... I think that's better. I know, you can't see it, and that sucks. What's the whole point? What is the point of life? Yeah, if that speaks to me. But okay. So then... And the thing is, it's that, like, StreamYard has really strange... let's see. Kind of strange settings. No. Okay, thought I would try something. I don't get it. Okay. All right, you know what? We're just gonna figure this out. All right, see if I can remember all of the brushes that I use. The thing that I don't like about Procreate is that it doesn't seem, not that I notice, it doesn't seem to have the capability. I might need to look it up and see how, but I don't see a way for you to do like favorite the brush to make it easier to find, so that when you are creating, does that make it better? No. Why is it doing that? I don't know, guys. To try and abstract. Let's see. I think I was using this one. Yeah, to favorite it. And there might be a way. I would think there would need to be a way with people that use this as often as they do. But oh, I forgot. That looks really cool. But I mean, it was wrong, but the color looked really great. I liked that. Ooh. Still trying to keep up with Dan and Olya and yourself as much as possible. I appreciate that, and I know Dan does too. I know Dan and I have been in some talks to see about hanging out for a show, maybe next month. Kind of unite the team or bring back the team again for a little while. Be a guest on the show. Be kind of cool. Just have to set the date. I would think people would enjoy that. I've been told I've been missed, which is always a nice feeling. I appreciate that. Let's see. I kind of wanted these to be like fluffy pants. They kind of have to be big, you know, like she kind of. Yeah, it would be nice. It'd be fun. Get the team back. All right, let's see. I need to save this to our Genie along with the brighter color. There we go. So we don't lose that. We can't lose it. And let me try this color from our Sea of Thieves. Well, that did not go according to plan. Okay. Let's see. Yep. You guys are awesome, though. Thank you for hanging out with me again, being here, chit-chatting, sending me tips. I appreciate that. Hey, those look pretty cool. What do we think? They kind of look light and airy. I do think the one side needs to be a little darker, but I think we have definitely kind of figured this out a little faster than the first time, which makes sense. Every time you're doing something new. I like the color. It is kind of brighter than I originally thought. But we can always change that a little bit if we need to. But I guess the cells, is that, it's not exactly cell-like, but kind of sort of is. Is that maybe what it's, I don't know. Cool. I don't think that helped anything. I don't think that's helping anything either. What would be really cool if there was a feature where, I don't know if, yeah, it doesn't do it with this brush, where it could be that I press hard and it gets bigger, and then as I lift off, it gets smaller. That would be really helpful for areas like that. But then it gets this weird little circle here, and it's not what we want. So maybe I need to go to the triangulum. And that didn't work out. Oh, that kind of worked. Yeah. No. Maybe try the membrane. See what that looks like. Ooh! Heaven help us. What is that? What kind of shape is that? Weird. But I kind of need a shadow here. Like a crease. Just a little bit. Yeah. Just a little bit. Just a little. Otherwise, it's too much blending. But oh my stars and garters, it's the Force of Light Entertainment, also known as Michelle with 2 L's. Hey, deranged lunatic. Hello. Michelle, I meant to message you the other day. I was listening to your podcast on Spotify, and the one where you had Rev Kev on, and it was so timely. It was just absolutely so timely. I really needed to hear that. Apparently, Jesus was like, I need you to listen to this. And it was just so good. And I meant to message you and say, that was really great. Thank you. Keep putting them out. I'm not able to listen to them all the time, but I do get around to it. I went for a walk outside. It was so funny because I went for a walk outside, did some exercising, and that just also happened to be part of the conversation that you were having about, like, not, it was for people who don't know, it's like, not letting your feelings control you, almost like also using the Bible and analyzing your feelings and all this kind of stuff. And, the Bible teaches us, not to let our feelings rule our decisions, right? Because our heart is deceitful. It's trying to get us to do the wrong things that only serve us. They do not help other people. They're not quite Christ-like. Basically selfishness. And it was so funny, like as you were going along and talking about like mental health and different things like that. And they're like, you just need to go outside. You just go for a walk. And I was like, here I am going for a walk, dealing with some stuff, like we all do. It was, my Lanta. It was really helpful. So I wanted to let you know that, obviously we don't all know who we influence and who's all listening, so keep doing what you're doing because you never know. And for real, that was like last year or something like that. Oh dear heavens, that's not a good idea. That was like last year or something like that. And here I am, listening to it later, and it was very helpful. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. I am using Hexavector. You can see the shape right here. And I don't know how I'm going to use that around the curved edge. Maybe like that. Sometimes the problems just figure themselves out. You see. Means a lot. Yeah, absolutely. I do. I enjoy listening to your podcasts. You make it easy to understand. You give food for thought. You give encouragement. I highly recommend, guys. Number one, if you haven't checked out Force of Light Entertainment on YouTube, what you doing with your life? The other thing is that if, you could always, for some spiritual help there, you can always check out Dr. Michelle with 2 L's over on her podcast over on Spotify, Force of Light Entertainment. Would recommend. All right. I have made it known in the past that as a female, I do not know and struggle so badly with how to color and draw female anatomy up top. I'm not good at it. It's confusing. There should be a gap here. I don't know how to do that. It is a struggle. And, you want to make them look... That sounds so weird. You want to make them look good, but not too good. I'm not the kind of person who's like, yeah, make them bigger, make them better. It's just not how it works. But you want them to look good, you know, like that's so sad. All right. They're a weird shape, okay? They're not quite circular. Well, they're circular, but they're not quite a circle. They're not a triangle. I don't know. I'm not gifted in this knowledge. So bear with me as we work on this. It's not terrible. Just like really timid. I said before, I don't really want to do too much blending. Maybe I need to be confident. Yeah, no. No, Anonymous, no. We don't roll like that around here. Apparently. Part of it is my own personal preference. The other part of it is because I can't. There's bigger boobs, please. The battle cry of every man. Okay. It's not terrible. We can always try it again, but that makes me happy. I hope everybody's satisfied. And then we gotta get some highlights in here. Oh. So funny, you guys. Just being real. Just trying to be honest. Oops. It's kind of cool. Oh, maybe if this was... Well... I wonder if we're ever going to see Force of Light Entertainment at a convention one day. They're just hanging out. Pretty women talking about nerd stuff. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Well, I hope this is pleasing. I feel like it's a little strange, but it's believable. That's what we're going. I like it though. I still not quite as dark. I'm going to add some more darkness to it, but I think the colors work well. And I think that once I kind of figure out this yogurt skin here, it's definitely going to look well with the color of the skin once I kind of get that figured out a little more. Here we go. Who's ready for some darkness? Well, it's because I'm on the wrong layer. Silly me. Ooh. Look like wrinkles in the fabric, which I love. Guys, before I forget, and I should have done that when I had a bigger audience. Suppose I forget. I've got new stuff. Right now my Etsy shop is on a vacation, but that's because I'm revamping it and I'm putting new stuff in there. And one of those things does include, I don't know if you guys remember, for a couple years ago, I had a Cara Dune. Well, I had the old Cara Dune posters in there, right? This is my original Cara Dune that people seem to really like and I made a lot of sales for, but I have made an upgrade. This is season 2 Cara Dune, and I think she looks really cool. I finished her off in markers, and the next is going to be coloring pencils, and then I'm going to make posters and stickers available of her as well, and I'm going to have it just in time for Cara Dune Day, the official Cara Dune Day on January 30th. Look for it all over Twitter. It's going to be fun. Seeing a bunch of people be very upset about supporting a fake character. But anyway, I'm super excited about her. I really like the way she turned out. I also love being able to see how much I've grown as an artist with, with faces, with coloring, but also the body shapes and things like that, and the stances. And of course, I talked about that before, where it's like learning the warrior pose. I've got some more warrior stuff coming out. So if you're interested in that, like some people have let me know they have been, then it's gonna be fun. It'll be fun. But yeah, I've got some One Piece art coming to the shop. Some more Star Wars stuff. Because you know what? Just because Star Wars ain't what it used to be, I still love me some Star Wars, you know? I really do. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I like what I like, and I don't what I don't, you know? They will never take the original Star Wars from us, no matter how hard they try. So, and we just latch on to the characters that we love. I don't know if that's right. She's also going to have like this fluffy thing up in here. Like this, maybe. I thought about that. You know how she kind of has like a belt thing over here? I don't know why I said fluffy thing. Because it's basically a belt too. Words are hard. Okay, so let's get that with the original color. All right. So. Exactly. You're right, deranged lunatic. I mean, while some things were fun for me in the newer ones, they're ridiculous. There's some fun things in there, but they'll never take our originals from us. They's never gonna do it. Can't be done. They could even remake the originals and it still would never affect the rest of the fan base as far as the originals are concerned. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I want to work on getting the extended universe books, because for me they will always be canon. For me, I understand there's the whole thing about, well, George Lucas didn't say they were canon, but he didn't say they weren't. But you kind of have to read in between the lines on some of those things. But I think just from what little we've understood from George in the past couple of years, I think he would rather have those than what we have today. So don't think George would fight us on that and be like, hey, what are your thoughts? George. I love how I'm talking like he's my BF, you know? I should put some respect on that. Mr. Lucas. Hey, that turned out pretty cool. Yeah. She's pretty cool. I like her. I do want the belt to be somewhat different than everything else, but I didn't. Let's see. I didn't save the darkness color. Well, shoot fire. What happened? I don't want this down here. What happened? Oh, son of a blinking whisker. Man. I have to figure out how to put it back. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't understand. You know, people talk about this all the time, and I think because it's so near and dear to all of our hearts, we're just never going to understand why George didn't go the J.K. Rowling route. You know, where she signed the contract that people can make things, but she was like, I still want a hand in what you're doing, because that's my baby. Okay. You know, I still need to approve what you're going to do. I don't understand at all why he didn't go that route. It befuddles me. You know, but hey, I mean, I wouldn't, for sure. Heck to the no, man. Does that work? I don't know. Like, why would you do that? You can't tell me he did it for the paycheck. Come on. I don't believe that for a second. I really think he thought Disney was going to take it further and for the next generation. Like it was going to go places. I really think that's what he thought. And of course, I think so too. I had higher hopes because it's like, oh, the Disney magic, not realizing, ooh, they lost the magic. But that's just my 2 cents worth. Oh, let's see. I don't know if ooh, that's very dark. That's cool. Kind of makes him look a little sheer. Let's see. I think if he could change his mind, he would have gone the J.K. Rowling route. I agree. Money's not everything. And when you create a franchise that changes the world, George Lucas is going to he will go down in history as one of the most influential creators of a lifetime. He could pass away for 100 years. And I guarantee you 100 years from now, if the world's still here, people will still love Star Wars. There's just something about it. So that being said, I can't imagine as the creator of this world, something that was so much a part of who he was and, all the time he put into it, the history that he made. I wonder if the man's ever discouraged or depressed, And I mean, I know we all go through our problems, but I mean, like, because of what's happening, like maybe he doesn't pay attention to the news because it's too discouraging to see. It's like my baby, a franchise. I don't know. I hope not. I hope he's out there enjoying his life, but I don't like that. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Oh, like it. Yeah, and I don't understand that either, Anonymous, to be honest with you. Disney's like any business. They want to make money. Why would you ostracize these people? You're the people that will just... I mean, come on. We nerds, we would literally just hand over our bank accounts for some Star Wars stuff. We can't help ourselves. All right, this outfit looks really cool. And I think it looks very similar to our other character. And I do love, which I cannot take credit for, the way this brush allows for this sheerness and then these sharp lines on the edge, these dark ones, because of the fact that it makes it look sheer, like the fabric is layered, and that's so cool. And like I said, I can't really take credit for that, even though I put it there. But Strange Lunatic says, I think Walt Disney is rolling in his grave, considering that they've done what they've done to us. He is another man that will go down in history as impacting the world. I would definitely say that J.K. Rowling, George Lucas, and Walt Disney are three of the most influential creatives in the world. It's just going to be for decades to come that their franchise is going to live on. It's forever. It's forever. And how cool is that? That's amazing. I'd love to be able to... I'd love for my little chibi genies to change the world. That's not going to happen. And never say never, I know. But it's like... Could you imagine being a part of... Not even being a part of history. It's like I talked about this on Inside All Day podcast last week. Like, you're responsible for being influential for an entire nation, let alone like the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, with what Walt Disney and George Lucas did. Like Walt Disney for sure is a huge part of American culture. Star Wars is worldwide. Harry Potter's worldwide. It's like amazing. It's amazing. Good for them. Honestly. It's really cool. Okay. Let's look back. Let me take a sip of my Chick-fil-A lemonade. What next? I don't know why. Well, you're right. I was going to say there's probably others out there. I agree that J.R.R. Tolkien is definitely up there. The only reason I didn't list him, I say the only, among the reasons why I didn't list him is that his books, I love. Movies, I love. I probably love Lord of the Rings more than most of the other franchises I just listed. But there are no theme parks, dedicated to Tolkien. I don't know that there's ever going to be a time where the Tolkien world, is going to be so expanded everywhere. Like, there are a bunch of Lord of the Rings fans, but we're kind of the minority when it comes to those other three franchises. I know not everybody's a Star Wars or a Harry Potter fan, but I'm just saying, like, if you want to compare, he's absolutely no slouch. I believe that his stuff is very powerful and influential as well. J.K. Rowling said that she drew inspiration from him. So, he kind of lives on in her work. I am not happy with the hair here now that I look at this. Of course, it's ridiculous the way she looks. I don't mean this disrespectfully towards the Indian folk, but she looks like she's wearing those male, I forget what they're called. Apologies. But those male turbans. And I'm not trying to say they look ridiculous necessarily. I'm saying, like, this woman here, she kind of looks ridiculous. I don't like it. We're deleting that. We're Control-Alt-Deleting that. And finding a different color. Harmony. What does that do? Oh, look at that. Oh, so what if harmony? So cool. Value. Okay, so I have this color. They're saying that this color is the harmonious one. Yeah, but it's a little too fluorescent. It does not speak to me. I don't like it. It is Stunning and Brave Omega Tehran. Hello, good evening. Oh, by the way, guys, if you didn't see last art stream, Stunning and Brave Megatron was there. Megatron was there doing amazing work creating the gingerbread people. And was that the last one we did? I can't remember. Yeah, this is tomorrow night. Anyway, tomorrow night is going to be the first arty party of the year. Super excited about that. Having some really cool guests on, and we are mixing things up. We're doing franchises tomorrow. Yes, we are. We're doing franchises tomorrow, and I hope you guys will join me and my guests, and it's going to be a barrel of monkeys, as it always is. I can't wait. I'm so excited. We'll let the dice rule our fate, which is always so fun with Danny, especially since she's a cosmetologist. All right, well, maybe we just it'd be better if I, instead of doing that turban look, I'm not really good at the hair textures, but there we go. Yes, it's going to be on my channel as well. It's going to be on my channel. So for right now, the arty parties are going to be on my channel. And I don't know if they'll ever switch over or if anybody else is going to simulcast. I might talk to them about that and give them the option. But you love redheads? Oh yeah. Who doesn't? Come on now. Let's be real. Who doesn't? Okay, I'm going to, I don't know why, but I'm going to work on her hair. Let's see what we can do. Whoops, no, scar her face apparently. Let's see what kind of textures would work for her hair. I mean, should I just go back to, let's try Rusted Decay. And to put this with our genies. I'm gonna make this a little bit of a different color. Well, I'm not trying to necessarily give her black lady hair, but you know what? I want to see what it looks like. I love redheads, blondes, and brunettes. Yeah. Which this doesn't even make any sense because of the fact that her hair would be pulled back anyway. I just want to see what it looked like. Maybe we should just stick with hair. Oh, I know what I need to do. First, let's find it. Textures, maybe? I forget where it's at. It doesn't actually list it as hair, which would be so convenient. Here it is. Materials. Hair is materials. I know what I need to do, actually. I think I need to put this on us. Let's see. Oh, here's what I do. I got you, Getchum. I got you. All right, let's see. Whoa. Hold on there. See what that looks like. Okay. It's been kind of a long day. I know, and we've been going for an hour. I am working on being better about trying to, in my head anyway, working better on trying to be like adding live streams and working on switching over the day for my live streams. Just kind of seeing what works, but it's just, I'm telling you, life is just crazy. So we're going to bring it down to some vampire cop. Is that what it's called? Vampire policeman. Undercover vampire policeman. Personal favorite of mine. I love them all. She would be a. There we go. But I do hope everybody's doing well. You guys are always awesome, always helpful. Even though I know we haven't done the animal, the animal creation ones. Like we did. Well, it's not true. We did last week. I just thought I would mix it up to today because I really wanted to show you my finished Genie over here. I'm really proud of her. Don't worry, I'm going to hide this leg behind the sword. But I'm really proud of her. And I was just too excited. I'm like, let's try it. What do you guys think? Like, this purple is not the right purple. I swear, in real life, this purple is not this fluorescent looking. I'll have to take a picture and put it in the community tab. I like dark purple hair on chicks, kind of like a Raven from Teen Titans. See, well, everybody's got takes all kinds, right? Takes all kinds. All right, so then we want a lighter purple. So we saved this, right? No, we didn't. So now we do. Make it a little bit more pink. Should we try different hair? Flowing hair. What about flowing hair? Ooh, that's nice. Again, this is not nearly as fluorescent. You're right, Megatron. Purple hair is really fun to draw and color. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it's not natural. Maybe it's just, I don't know. There's just something about it. I do want this to be more up in here. I'm not sure that I'm... Oh, there we go. Oops, we'll hope that didn't go really well. Need some... Nope. And then I'm going to put things here. That's going to be... I'm going to have to draw individual cells, if you will, which would be individual layers. And then if she looks kind of weird, like her hairline's too high, just to refresh folks' memory. Oh, it's pretty cool, right? She's going to have a headdress on. So that'd be really cool. I need to maybe bring this down a little bit more. But she's turning out really cool, I think. I like. Oops. Let's see if I can erase more of that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I already know that this, if I want to do what I have in mind, is going to take a very long time. It's going to take a long time. Because basically, let me see if I turn this off. I'm going to draw. Well, let's get rid of those things here. Stragglers. Here we go. And these, we're going to paint. I say paint, but we're going to draw these little marshmallows. I think I'll do I don't want to have to make, I don't know how many there are here. 12. I don't want to have to make 12 individual layers. So just kind of alternate. Because unfortunately, I think it's in Procreate, you're only allowed to have so many layers depending on how large the project is, unlike Photoshop. So, which is a total buzzkill. But that's okay. We're going to cheat the system. Nope. Let's see. And then this one will go here. We'll do this one. No, I don't think that's a good idea. No touchy. Here. And this way it will only need to be 3 layers, and I can determine how the colors will be affected in each little section. You're so clever, Tabitha. Thank you. I went to college. There we go. So that way, let's just bring this one out. If I decide to color, oops, and let's turn the alpha lock on. If I want to color, it's only going to color the select few. So it's a nice way to, like I said, kind of cheat the system there. But let's go back, get that purple that we wanted, and see if I remember. Nope, it doesn't go there. It doesn't go there. We'll shoot fire. All right, let's take these all off so I know where. What? Oh, because I have the alpha lock. I think that might be the reason why. See, smart. Okay, and then we're gonna turn that one off. Do this one. Cancel. Oh, alpha lock again. No, I didn't have that on. Here it is. I'm sorry, I talk to the screen, I talk out loud, you know, which kind of helps me figure things out. Step by step. It's going to be fun. And then I need to turn alpha lock on all of these. So that way I only color in the marshmallows and nowhere else. So let's see. Let's try to color a marshmallow or two with some short hair and slightly. Oh, come on, sir. Wakey, wakey, dead people. Come on now. Okay. And then we'll turn this down. Let's see what we got. All right. So I definitely need to turn the other layers off because I can't see where I'm coloring. And the lighting needs to go a certain direction. That's too small. See, that's going to be cool. Let's turn this. Look at that! It finally looks normal again. Magic. It's rolling chairs in the chat. Hey, hey. Hello, hello. Just rolling, rolling, rolling. Roll Tide. And then we want some darkness. Always want a little darkness in the life. You can't know the darkness without the light. Is that what they say? Maybe I need a different hair. Maybe I need the flowing hair. Let's try that. Whew, where did that go? I don't think I have the best control over this brush. Also, guys, I'm gonna be trying to, I said this before, but I got together with some gals, some friends, online friends, and we're gonna try, I downloaded Pal World, and we're hoping to do some of Pal World, some Fortnite streams coming to you somewhere here in the future. So I'll be looking forward to that. Hello, hello. I don't want to try to pronounce your name and get it incorrect, but it looks really fantastic and so cool. I've got to try. Murugesh Kirthi? What a lovely last name, Kirthi. Like, that's so cool. Sounds like some kind of elf kind of name, and I love that. What a beautiful name. All right, so that's really cool. I just need the little pink highlights in here like we had over there, which I forgot to save. So we're going to find it. See if we can find it. There we go. Close enough. But thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoy artwork from people who don't know what they're doing. We're just doing the best we can over here, getting help from the chat from time to time. So I've already started playing Pal World, okay? It has been a hot minute since I have played a game on PC. Like, gosh, the last time I really played a game on PC, and I'm gonna just like tell everybody how old I am with this, was probably like Jedi Outcast. With like Kyle Katarn or whatever. It's been a while. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. So yeah. So it's been a while. Oh shoot, I forgot to save the other color. Tabitha, get it together. What's your deal? What's your deal? Okay. There we go. Haha. Hey, hey. All right. But yeah, it's been a while. So it's kind of confusing and a little bit frustrating. I can't say it's there are a lot of commands in Pal World, and so especially for somebody who's grown accustomed to using a controller, but I decided to play it on normal. Maybe that's my problem. I was like, I don't want it too easy. Come on now. But I'm on level 6. I've got me a couple of pals. I'm mighty proud of my pals. Like, they do good work around the farm. I built my first house, and it is very reminiscent of Pokemon for sure. For sure. But it's fun, it's different. I think for me, this game will definitely be a lot more fun with the ladies. And so looking forward to getting that going. I don't know when, again, life is crazy. Everybody's busy. But we were talking about it the other night. And it's like, okay, let's give it a try. Fortnite and Pal World. Hey, those look really cool. I don't think I gave her enough darkness in this portion of her hair, so we must fix that. We must change. Oh, well, first we have to have the right color, and then we'll change it. increase the size a little bit. Well, and then we have to go the right direction. I swear, it's like I've never done this before. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. I don't like the one at the top though. Maybe lower this, make this bigger. Oh my goodness, is it Justin proper coming out of the cave of wherever he's been living? I'm just teasing Justin. Hello. When is this stream happening? We're not sure yet. Like I said, we all kind of got to get our lives together, but we've been talking about it. And it's like, I need to talk to them. I would love to do it this weekend. But I have to see. Because I know some of those ladies will be traveling next week as well. Love from India. That is so cool. Well, love from America to you. I might need to add more highlights, but I like the way that this is looking. A little bit more interesting. All right, let's put on her other marshmallows here. Ooh, look at that! Look at that! It's so cool! It's so cool! It's so cool! All right, let's get the other marshmallows taken care of, and then. All right, so first we want the darkness. What's happening? Okay. What? Am I not on the right layer? Oh, I think because my opacity is too low and the brush size is too big. So, it's a simple thing. Anybody could make that. That's right. You did go into YouTube retirement. Hey, everybody's got to take a break from stuff. How has life been? Pretty grand. Can't you see? I'm making chibi genies. I was going to say greebies. Maybe they are greebies. Maybe they're not genies. Maybe these are greebies. Why not? Why can't they be greebies? I don't think this is the right brush that I was using. I'm not mad about it. So we're just going to keep it. Oh, I put one too close to the next one, but how have you been? They're greedy? They could be. I have a sneaky suspicion this one looks, she looks tainted. But, which would be kind of a cool story. Who knows? Maybe we'll make more of these and tell a fun story. But I've been good, Justin. Been busy. Just doing life like the rest of everybody in the world, Trying to keep the YouTube channel alive for what it's worth. And just trying to increase my productivity and trying to up my creative capabilities. No, it's not. It's Makani Draws. What the what? The man, the myth, the legend. He's the one that could tell me how to fix her top. Like he's the one that could do it. He has a lot more experience in that area than I do. What is up? It's so good to see you. We're just out here making some greebies apparently. Yes. I can't do this. New species of Genie, apparently. There we go. I gotta fill in that. What is this stuff up here? Who did that? That wasn't me, was it? What is it? What layer is it on? I must fix this. What is this? I don't understand. I'm really frazzled and a little bit confused. Ah! Hey, at least we got the lighting figured out. LOL. It's true. A genie with flaws. Nice. Good characters have flaws. Of course. Justin, have you not seen my creature character design streams that I make with the chat? All of them have flaws. Especially Keffin, who I think it was the rookie critic labeled him. Was it him or somebody else labeled him as Well, he used a not nice word to describe Keffin. He's a koala weird-toed, by the way. If you don't know what that is, I'm sorry, I can't help you. But he has quite a few flaws. I don't know what this is, and this is driving me crazy. I'm gonna shoot something. What is this? It is Procreate, by the way. It is. I'm learning Procreate. All right. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's it. Stinking little. Okay. I saved the day. This is wrong. Oh, but that's cool. Didn't think it would work that easily. I'm okay with that. I can work with that. Look at her hair. That is so cool. Wow. You don't, but you get the idea. Do you? Do you, Justin? Do you? I need to keep my book nearby so that way I can show people our koala weird-toed. Last week we made a guys, help me out. What was it? It was a my something Terra, my Lumenterra, my Lumenterra. That's what it was, which was a cross between a just a toad is what was it? Just a toad. That's weird. Excuse you. It is a koala weird-toed. Okay. It's Keffin with PH. Yeah, PH. He's fancy that way. He's a koala weird-toed. So there's the lore of Keffin, for those who don't know, is that he is a stone bear. He has many names, but his people, they're rocks, but they turn into these koala weird-toed creatures on certain nights of the moon. And then they turn back into rocks. Now, these moons don't happen very often, so unfortunately, Keffin and his people, they are all stuck as rocks until the next full moon, or whatever the case might be. I forget what kind of moon we decided it to be. So Keffin just found a magic stick that glows, and as long as Keffin is holding the stick, all right, as long as he's got it in his clutches, he stays the koala weird-toed and doesn't turn into a stone. And so the cool thing about Keffin that also turns him into a nasty little blighter is the fact that he doesn't do anything. He just literally sits on a log in the swamp, holding up his little stick, happy as can be that he's not a rock. That's his story. Drawing with you right now on my Android tablet. I use Clip Studio. I've heard about that too. Guys, do you see it? Look, it's doing it again. It's blinking again. It has to do with the stand? What is that? Oh my gosh. Hello. We are trying to finish up. We have a long way to go. We decided to start up our Genie. It sounds very much like a D&D sort of concept. Sometimes I forget how fun creativity can be. Absolutely. Well, Justin, you should tune in to tomorrow night. If you haven't heard about my art parties, but it's Elsa Barrett. Where's everybody coming from? All of a sudden. Poof, they all just showed up. But yeah, so tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be bringing on an awesome panel of artists. Got some new folks, got some of the old folks. Don't tell Danny I said that. But we've got some new folks coming tomorrow night, and we are doing franchises. We're mixing things up. So kind of Cobra Cast. Gotcha. Important stuff. Gotcha. More important. And so, what was I saying? So we roll the die and we let it decide the species, the gender, the hair, the occupation, and we have about 2 hours to try to complete something that we have no idea what we're going to make. So tomorrow night's theme is Harry Potter. So somehow we're going to have to create a Harry Potter creature, person. We don't know. It's usually a lot of fun. It's a great way to show creativity. and it's going to be great. So like I said, tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you're going to want to join me and a slew of other artists as we do our best to create something in a 2-hour time frame. So join us. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. If you're not, you just enjoy what you're doing, give it a like. Give it a like. Dude McMahon says, hey. Also here from CobraCast. I see. And Reese M, very cute. Thank you. It always seems to circle back to Harry Potter. We can never escape the honorable trash. Hey. We said what we said. Well, so I rolled the die and I have witnesses. I listed out several franchises and the fates chose Harry Potter. There was also Super Mario and Star Trek, but we ended up with Harry Potter. So who knows what we're going to end up with next time. And probably tomorrow night, I'm going to ask the chat to give me different franchises so that I'm not recycling the same. And that way we all have to expand our creativity for sure. Guys, you guys are coming in at the wrong time. Oh, I would love to join if I didn't have to go to work. I know it. So it sounds like to me, you just need to quit your job and tell them the reason is that you have YouTubers that you need to draw with. Any understanding soul would be like, I hear you. I understand. It totally makes sense. You know what? I'm going to let you go. I mean, Transformers. Okay. I can't guarantee that we will have Transformers, but I'm going to put that, actually, let me write that down right now. Got my handy piece of paper. Did that blinking stop? Dear Lord, what's happening? Transformers. Oh gosh, could you imagine Danny trying to do Transformers on her face with makeup if she's able to come next time? See, you laugh, but the answer is always no until you ask. Let that be our life lesson for the weekend. Sorry. Okay. All right. So let's put her headdress on. I think I should stick with gold. I think we should stick with gold. I think so. I think we're going to do that. Non-optional. We're going with gold. We're going for the gold. Well, maybe I should just shoot. That way everything's kind of the same. Oh my gosh. Sir, go away. We are going to stick with the same gold. Here we go. Hammer time. Next time I have a Friday off, you promise. Cool. I mean, the thing is that we don't do it every Friday, but you know what? Here we go. I'll just leave it go. You would tell me and I would set one up, I would set one up and see if any of the artists were available and would try to work around what you could do. That'd be really cool. It would be really great to have you join us. Seeing what we did when we created, when I was trying to teach you how to paint, but you were still doing, digital artwork and everything. That was super fun, by the way. He was on my channel as another YouTuber learning how to paint. But he cheated. He used digital art. Shameful. No, it was really cool to see. Because you guys see, you can and cannot get a lot done in an hour and 2 hours. So I think her headdress, is it too wonky? Maybe. Well, let's find out. Let's fill it in. Man, she's cool. I think that her widow's peak is a little too stark. Oops. Fill this in a little bit more. No, I think when it comes to the other side, it's got to be a little more. He said, "That's awesome. I didn't cheat." Sure, he did. You didn't get your hands all dirty, and you didn't have a cup of water you had to swirl your pen in. So. Technically, it's all good. You see, I'm working with digital art too. Oops. She could draw the Autobot symbol on her face. Well, she possibly could, but again, we don't really get to decide. The fates do, right? And it just, you never know. You just never know. Let me fill all this stuff in. Oh. I thought for sure, Makani, that you used Photoshop. I wasn't quite sure what program you used. I don't know if gold's going to be the right color. I know this is an ugly color right now. It doesn't look as cool as this, but... Hey, Zekrot 315 or 315 or 315. I was barely learning digital. You caught me at that. Caught you red-handed. I wonder if this is too high. I think we need to take it down a notch. We'd calm down. Here we go. Yeah, well, I mean, you can see here, I'm on the struggle bus. We're just having fun. But I really enjoy this. It's really cool. All right, so the inside, whew. Should we do the blue gems on her too? I don't think that would be very complimentary. Yes. Your Mario picture painting was fun. It was neat. It was kind of hard to paint because for me, because it was like I'm just busy watching you do your thing. Look like 3D? Yeah, I know, right? They're pretty cool. Now, don't worry. This leg is going to go behind the sword eventually. It's just where it needs to be right now. Did that go pink again on the screen? My stars and garters. What are we doing? Okay, well, let's see. Maybe orange. Maybe we should go with some orange gemstones. I say orange. Is it orange? 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 How do you say that? I don't like the thickness of that. Orange. Say it in French. Let's see. There we go. Get a nice triangle in there, although it's not very angled, so I might have to figure out how to warp things. I can't. I did it on the same, like a dinkus. You know what? Let's just go with the freehand. Yeah, I think it's okay. And then we wouldn't be able to see the other side. So, okay, let's have a look-see. Oh my goodness, I messed up majorly. That looks like cheese. I don't know if you can see that. She looks like we cut out Kraft cheese singles and stapled them to her head. Oh. But I think maybe. Oh my, I can't even see it. I would think maybe it would all come together. I don't know. There's too many colors going on. I might have to play around with this. My goodness, guys. It's getting late though. I know for other YouTubers, professionals, it's still classic time to do things, but I am really happy with her hair. Let's bring that back out, shall we? I'm super happy with her hair. And her outfit really worked. Thank you. Really nailed the 3D effect. I don't know how. I'm just playing with stuff. Shadows, I know shadows are a huge part of that. And I'm just figuring stuff out, just learning. But we're working on it. But her hair looks amazing. I think I like this even better than over here. And I really loved that hair, so... Yeah, we're going to have to rethink, or we're just going to delete that. We have to really reconsider our life choices. And so I have to reconsider this because I changed the hair a little bit. So we're going to have to figure that out. But that's okay. That's okay. I do. I like the way she turned out. I learned a new trick. Well, that's not it. Let's see. Was it this one? No. Shoot. It was like some kind of way that I don't know how. Is it this? Oh, it didn't do it either. Well, I can't show you the new trick that I learned. It's not working, but it was basically creating layers. Maybe if I do it like this. No, that's not it either. It was super cool until it wasn't. But if we started out with our cool characters over here, and we're just one by one building them up, starting out, asking for your advice on different things, and you guys have awesome ideas, and I appreciate that. But I think it's time to check out for now. But before you head anywhere, like I said, don't forget the stream tomorrow evening with a bunch of guests creating Harry Potter themed characters that we have no idea what they're supposed to look like or what they're doing. But the Etsy shop will be opening back up again, and we're going to be having some new merchandise, creating some new Cara Dune Star Wars figures for like posters and stickers. I've got One Piece characters coming, and other Star Wars characters, Tomb Raider, fun stuff coming, even some Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. Also, if you want to support the channel, you can go and find behind the scenes, first watch, coloring pages, check out Patreon, of course. But thank you for the people that supported the channel tonight, and also just being here hanging out. I really appreciate it. You guys have no idea. Hopefully I can join you for the next month's group stream, being taken a lot out of town work lately. Of course, I rotate. I try to rotate some of the artists, so I definitely want to have you back, Megatron. I think the gold will contrast nicely against the purple. Yeah, once I get it colored, I think that will work out really well. Thank you for the show, and I'm glad to see you back on it. I am, and you check out Makani's channel. I aspire to be like him, streaming all the time. I just don't have the energy in the morning. I don't know. I don't have the wherewithal. But he's also, you should check out his Etsy shop with new stickers. He's inspired me with his designs and things like that. I love other artists. If you're an artist and you want to, or even if you're not, you want to learn, please show up tomorrow night and draw or create with us. You will have a blast. And then post it or tag us on like Instagram or Twitter. We would love to see your creations. I've heard of other people, that bring their stuff and they try to draw along with us. We would love to see that and encourage you. We would love that. Please join us, because as you've seen on some of our other episodes, we don't always know what we're doing. And a lot of us are professional, close to professional, or think of ourselves as professional. And sometimes it just doesn't work. And that's okay, because you learn something. And a lot of times it's just for fun anyway. So bring along your coloring pencils, your pencils, stencils, bring paint, bring some soap to carve, and a piece of stick of wood to whittle, whatever medium of your choice. We're going to have a lot of fun, and I can't wait. So tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's going to be great. Going to have some awesome guests. But have a great rest of your evening, everybody. I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will catch you next time. Wait. I see that. Wait, I want the whole world to see this right here. Is everybody still here? Is everybody looking? Everybody watching? Yeah. You guys saw it. You saw it here. I feel like that's a promise. We'll get her. We are going to get her one day. One day. It's got to happen. This is like what, year 2 we're going on? It's been like a year and a half trying to get this woman on my channel. Oh, she's great. Shielding. I'll leave this up. This is what we're ending the show with right here. The plan to get Arwen on your show still continues.